Happy Thursday, everyone. This one's got a little something to say today. You tell them. He's getting everybody in line. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning. It is... I'm over the gray. Are you all over the gray? We need some sunshine. Right? Tell them we need some sunshine. They want the sunshine too. It's looking way foggy out offshore. If you're out driving today, be careful. Be careful of that fog, gang. I know it's been thick a little bit. All that, huh? All that. How could you look out at something like this, right? Even on a sunny day, even on a gray day, and not know that there's a greater power that's in play here in our lives, right? It's way bigger than us. Way, way bigger than us. The lunar today. He's trying to get everybody's attention. What's going on? It's not time yet. He wants to call in the meeting, but it's a little too early for that. And here goes the lovely couple pulling up just as I got in the car. It is a little chilly. Right on schedule. They're right on time. They got the life. Anyway, collective. Peekaboo. Kendrick Lamar just played a few minutes ago while I was passing, like on my way to this location, and I thought, oh yeah, peekaboo, I see you. I see you. I tell you, pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings, right? I'm hyper vigilant and aware of my surroundings. I tell you, pay attention all the time. So I was coming down the avenue when I first went out, and I was going to make a stop. And I'm not going to say places because I'm just not, and you'll know why in a minute. There was a guy sitting outside, and when I tell you, he did a whole 360 swivel of his head when I drove by, and I'm like, okay, I was going to go there. I had to come up the park, and I thought, no, not today, or at least not now. I'm going to go right past. So I took a ride around, and when I come back to come across again and pass, he's walking and getting in the car with someone that I damn well know was stalking me. Okay? He's one of them kind of stalkers that they want you to see them, and he was doing things purposely, like to try to get my attention. Yeah. I see through that. No. And I was like, well, thank you, because that was like the save, right? My team, they made me pay attention to that. And then I got confirmation when Peekaboo came on the radio. It was like, yeah, Peekaboo, he just popped out. Guys, now more than ever, pay attention to shit like that, okay? You have to pay attention to stuff like that. Because I don't care if you're making videos or not. We're all online, right? We are all online. So, you could very well have your own little stalker and not even realize it, right? It could be somebody just in your neighborhood kind of thing. All right, so pay attention to your surroundings. Anyway, today's a 9 energy. 9s are about endings, completions, finish that project, wrap it up, let it go. Okay, secondary energy is a 5, change. A part of change is growth. So growth, right? It's about motion. It's about flexibility. It's about, it could be about the unexpected, right? Expect the unexpected. Okay. And what else? Fragile. thing. That was one of the songs today. And always a good reminder. And I love this song. I share this song. I've shared this song of how fragile life can be. Okay? Yeah, love who you love, okay? Look out for each other. Because life is fragile and we are only here for a short time. Sorry, I'm watching my my little peeps here and listening to them for a second. Anyway, Rude. Magic. That's the group. Magic. Rude. We already know that. Why are you going to be so rude, right? They're going to marry you anyway, right? And that's one of them energies, like, they're going to come in and think, like, they're going to put their foot down and da-da-da-da-da, right? And at the end of the day, they don't care if you're rude and fired up because they like that about you. And they do it on purpose just to push your buttons even more, okay? Don't let anybody come and mess with your peace, collective, okay? All right, because it's all like a little game for them. Why you got to be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? So let's talk about that. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to get back to that. Can we talk? Tevin Campbell. Somebody's either super, super shy, okay? And they don't know how to approach you because they're like shy to a point where like it cripples them, okay? Or it's somebody's going to try to spin the block and be like, please, like, can we talk kind of thing. So take it for what it is for you, okay? People, somebody's watching me, Rockwell. And again, I think that somebody's watching me. That's for all of us today. That's for all of us, okay? So be careful when you're online. Please protect your children online. All right, let's get back to rude. Why you got to be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm going to give another little example. And another little maybe tip of advice. If you go put your shit out on Facebook and you're asking for help and you're asking for suggestions and someone gives one, I don't know. The least you could do is say thank you. Or guess what? If it's not one that you like, don't say anything. Zip it. Just don't even say anything. You all want to fight all the time, okay? This little girl ripping me apart on social media and the audacity and some of the names and things that they said to me because, you know, the rest of them had to chime in. It was a medical thing. I made a holistic suggestion. You should see some of the things they said to me. And sweetheart, you don't know me. You have no idea what I've overcome in life. Most people in my life don't even know what I've been through and overcame in my life. I've been doing this since I'm a little girl. Now, I was put on your path for a reason because I don't answer and talk on all these different things, okay? So, you know, she don't know me. I don't know you. I'll give you a little history, but I can intuit, and I really can intuit medical stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe it was for a suggestion. These things work better together. They're complementary. Right? Eastern and Western medicine and different things. Everybody wants the easy button, the easy pill. No, you know what she's going around doing? Acting like a victim of her circumstances and taking it out on other people. That, my friends, is unacceptable. I didn't make you get sick. I'm not your punching bag. I offered a suggestion. A first-hand suggestion because, again, I can put myself in your shoes. I was you and beyond what you're going through. Listen, you put your stuff out there, folks. When you go in and ask and someone says something and makes a comment and gives you information, take it or leave it. But you know what? If you don't got anything nice to say or you can't explain your story and say, thanks, but I already tried that. It doesn't work. I had another issue. I mean, it's really that simple. If not, don't say anything, okay? All right. Be careful of people like that. You know what I mean? I deal with that on the daily, and that's because of the kind of person I am, right? I'm not here to be anybody's punching bag. People want to come back in all the time and not even apologize. And then sometimes I let them back, and you know what? They just do it again. So be aware of that kind of stuff, collective, because you got a lot of people like that around you. Be safe. Have a good day, gang.